Ryan. No, that's John, bro. You can be like, John, I'm dying.
That's true.
Hey, John, no seriously, call 911.
And then when they walk through the door. And then once the Reaper comes to take you.
And then you die.
And then our ghosts are like floating.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am RileyChaseFox, and today we're back with another episode of Real or Fake Part 5. We're back, and now there's gonna be teams of 2. It's gonna be Jordan and me versus Jonathan, William, Michelle, and Jason in the back. So let's go ahead.
His career name.
And remember, the rules are:
if you
you're gonna get a plot.
No, 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 no. Hell no, no.
It's either gonna be real, or you're gonna get a plot that's either gonna be fake. You basically gotta decide whether it is real or fake. And if you get it right, you get a point. The one who has the most points at the end of the game is the winner. Let's go ahead and hop straight into it. So you guys are gonna go out, and then it's just gonna be Jordan and I.
We're gonna go out. Where do you want to go?
Round 1.
Yeah, go.
A princess who's being forced into an arranged marriage runs away to avoid it and meets a boy who she falls in love with and goes on adventures with. Unknowns to her, the boy's actually her fiance, who is well aware of who she is and wants to get to know her before he has to force her back to have their wedding.
Damn, that does sound real. I'm gonna say real. I'm gonna say it's real.
It's fake.
Damn, dude.
A minor god seeking to gain widespread workshop teams up with a human girl he saved to gain fame, recognition, and at least one shrine dedicated to him. Is it real or is it fake?
Yes, it's real. It's an origami.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Come on!
All right, Ronnie, next one, last one for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So you have 1 point. And it's funny because the one you got wrong goes to your teammate.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks, teammate. Great team player. Give him a hard one. All right. Don't stare. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Nemo who was a demon. But one day he fell in love with a beautiful girl named Tomoya. All his life, he tried to make her fall in love with him. But at the same time, he tries to protect her. Will he succeed in his mission or will he fail? What do you say, my boy? You have a 50% chance. You want to not take all day.
It's fake.
It's real.
It's kind of real, but it's fake also at the same
Their hashtag
Gotta
actually,
trust you.
their hashtag reminds me of KFC because they put it wrong. They put, instead of
Fake,
RCF.
fake, fake, fake.
Yes, fake. But they put.
Come on, let's go!
Hold on.
Let's go!
Instead of putting RCF, they put RFC.
All right, now it's your turn. I guess since we're already sitting here, I'll read for you.
Sure. No, I want Jordan. She gives easy ones. It doesn't matter. I could get the one he gives me wrong.
Go.
Go. And he was
Okay,
like,
here we go.
he was like, there was once a boy who was.
Okay. A boy named Alex Sukiyaki, who is to be the son of a fallen angel, meets a girl from the underworld, and both are sent to the human realm as punishment for refusing to fight each other. In order to get back, they have to find the gatekeeper, who turns out to be a huge otaku in their high school.
Hey,
Is it fake? There's no one in anime named Alex. This isn't America. His name would have been Alex Gukun.
A boy. A boy that turned into a monster because an organ transfer into his body after an incident.
Incident. There's no incidents in anime. I'm just kidding. I'll say real one.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, 2 for 2. 2 for 2.
Jordan, give him a harder one.
I told you she gives easy ones.
There's once a shy girl who was a high school student one day. She met a boy, the school delinquent. They hope one day they can open the drama club back up someday and later get married and have a child. And then there's this other world where nothing can grow and there's no life on it but one little girl who lives there alone. One day she met a friend out of scraps and anything she could find, but soon the girl and her friend will leave that world.
That sounds like an anime, but at the same time,
I don't even know.
it sounds like a bunch of hoopla. I'm gonna say fake.
Ah, it's Planat.
Yeah.
That show made me like super depressed.
Oh yeah.
Don't watch it. Don't ever watch it.
I should have known.
In this real anime, after losing their mother, two brothers must do their job as monster hunters and go after ghosts, vampires, and supernatural beings. Even through the ups and downs, they still somehow survive and keep on fighting to make the world a better place.
Well, this sounds like Supernatural, the anime.
Supernatural, the animation.
So it's real.
Yeah, real.
Jason!
The real
Alright.
MVP.
You're worse than Jordan!
Okay.
Only a quarter of Jordans are hard.
Saya is a high school girl who is a demon, and she saves her city from these monsters that want to kill her. Her weapon is a katana that she got from her father. Every time she starts a fight against the monster, her eyes change from normal black eyes to red demon eyes. And not to forget, she has an incredible script.
Real.
What's it called?
You got it right.
If you say the name, you lose like 10 points.
Jason! Shut up, Jason.
No, it doesn't count
Good job,
because they
Jason.
use a different
It's
name.
real. Good job,
Jason,
Jordan.
stop giving him easy ones!
Well,
Damn you! You gave him the easy ones!
okay. In this anime, Tetsuyu is a lonely boy. He gets bullied at school for being different. He has a special power to read minds, but his classmates call him a freak and claim he uses the ability to cheat on tests. One day, Haruka Okoya joins a high school with her own power, the power to persuade. These two magic students work together to train and use their strange gifts to their fullest potential, especially when they find out the principal is none other than the legendary Black Assassin, a dark warlock who hates magic and will do anything to rid the world of it.
This is real?
It's not real.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna...
Jordan, Jason,
John, whatever the frick your name is, dude.
Jordan, Jason, John!
Wait, look at
Alright, so 10 years ago, a boy made a promise to a girl when they met up again and opened a lock. 10 years after, he is forced into a fake relationship. Real or Fragante?
Okay, now I think I'm having a language barrier. I think you need to say it in Japanese.
Arigato, Oki-sama,
Okay, it's real.
konnichiwa.
I say real.
Yeah, it's real. It's
Okay.
Niseko or
Yeah,
Niseko or
okay,
Niseko.
let's go.
A girl who lives her life and chooses between her current lover and her best friend, who was her lover in her past life, but only the girl knows it. Is this real or fake?
That sounds good enough to...
Is real your final answer?
No, that's Jeopardy.
Oh, that is.
What is real?
Fake. Jason got it wrong. Ah, Jason. Alright, I got one more.
Give me a real one.
Alright.
Stupid.
Two teens must keep their school's classes apart. Nights for vampires, days for non-vants. Talk about a killer schedule. Is this real or fake? I can't tell you that. It
Why?
says
It's in the
RCF blank anime.
It says blank, so then it's a blank anime.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna say real.
Damn it, yeah, it's real. Vampire Night.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Words. They said words, guys.
What is it?
They said, I might beat you, Chase, laughing face.
Yeah,
Real.
well, I might beat you. Laughing face. Kid wolves.
Okay, this one says, drink milk through your nose. So, there's this boy, like with special powers, that he didn't know he had until when he turned 16. He and his parents had an argument, and then the boy accidentally killed his parents with his fire powers. He faints from using his powers, and when he wakes up, he is in bed in a white room. He sees a very pretty girl and comes in and explains everything that happened and who he actually is. She says that he is adopted and his actual parents are the king and queen of RileyChaseFox kingdom, and that they gave him away because his body was too weak to handle the powers from his dad, and had another son that was strong enough to carry his dad's power. She says she knows this because she was the one who found him abandoned on the street and as a baby, and was friends with the queen and gave him to another family, but now his powers seem to manifest it to his body and he needs to control it. He begins training with the girl and controlling his powers. He then decides to get revenge on his dad for abandoning him and gets more stronger, and in the end, well, you have to guess first.
Dang, this person took time into writing this. I'm gonna say it's real.
And they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yeah.
I want a good reason why he wants revenge.
Because he was abandoned as a pup.
Found by Muriel,
who lives in the middle of nowhere with a husband who used his bag. But creepy stuff is happening nowhere. But it's up to courage to save his new home. A human being meets a dragon that wants to live with her. So the human being lets her become her roommate, and soon that dragon works as a maid for her, and that dragon finds her friends that are actually dragons in the human world, and now they are all together.
Real.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's called Maid Dragon.
Dragon Tail.
It's called Dragon Tail, Dragon Tails. Dragon Tails, Dragon Tails.
There is a boy who cannot go to school since his father is strict, and there's a high school girl that likes him and has trouble talking to him. But then one day, they both earn magical powers from a certain jewel that they have obtained. And the magical powers cause them to fall in love with each other, and one of them sacrifices their life.
Story of my life. Fake.
Yeah.
It can't be real because that's my story. Wait.
Alright, ready? A long time ago, there were 6 people. They had powers at which they discovered later on when they are high school. The only way they can discover their powers is when they are all connected together and have to defeat the evil and save the earth.
Real.
It's fake.
An 18-year-old orphan is kicked out of an orphanage with nothing. He meets a detective who works at an agency that takes care of cases the police can't solve. Everyone who works at the agency has an ability, and the orphan finds his own with the help of the detective. Is this fake or
It's real. Is it Descendants of Darkness?
No, it's called Bungo straight up.
Oh, well, I still got it right.
Alright, I'm just gonna watch this video by RileyChaseFox.
Stupid.
Okay.
Where are all your fans at, Ronnie?
Okay, a girl was dropped off by a house and lived with 9 brothers. The girl is human, and the brothers want to suck her blood because they are vampires, and he's...
It's real.
Okay, whatever.
Diabolic lovers.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's just...
Harems. Harems.
A guy gets abilities from girls by kissing them.
It's real. It's Negima.
That is not correct.
Good job, Jordan!
I
MVP!
got all of them right.
MVP!
Jason!
What do you want to do? I don't watch anime.
Be good.
So, a vampire who wants to go to the human world met a girl and she died, so the vampire promises to resurrect her. Is it real or fake, Jason?
Statistically speaking, it's probably going to be real.
Yeah, it's real. It's
Okay.
blood lad.
You know what I'm going to start doing?
What?
I'm going to start going on your videos and then study which ones are real and fake. So I can just get them alright.
Good job, Jason. You're so freaking funny. A boy breaks a vase and gets in debt and has to join a club to pay off his debt, but he is really a she.
That's fake.
Nope, it's real. It's Quan High School Host Club.
That sounded
Ha ha, Jason!
That was real.
You got it wrong.
And they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, a scientist was experimenting on a chemical while eating, and his food fell into the
Pop-Up
chemical,
Girls.
making a new one. The chemical shot out 14 beams of light. 7 were black, and the other 7 were white. The black beams hit 7 people and animals, while 3 of the 7 white beams hit 3 girls. The girls got superpowers and needed to defeat the people to return the beams so they could make the world return to normal and find the other 4 white beams that went missing. What is it? Yeah, it's Powerpuff Girls.
What? That's not an anime.
Pop-Up Girls.
It literally is. It's Powerpuff Girls Z.
Oh, really? That's what
Yeah,
that's
so
about?
you technically got it right, yeah. Alright, well, Jason got him wrong, so that means Jordan and I won! So, Jordan and I are the winner. MVP, boom! These guys lost.
Feels good, man. I mean,
That was real or fake. Part 4, no, part 5.
Part 6.
No, that was part 5.
Part
Yeah,
8.
you guys know what to do. All you gotta do is put RCF
part 5
real
and a
anime for a real plot, and you gotta put RCF fake anime
wait.
for a fake plot.
Wasn't this continuation
Jason,
of
don't
part
interrupt me, because if you interrupt me, I'm gonna mess up, and I don't want to mess up. Don't want to mess up.
This was a continuation of part 4. This is part 4, part 2.
No, this is 4.5.
4.8.
4.5. Thank you guys for watching my video. Let me say that again. So thank you guys for watching my videos. I don't know why you guys watch them, but you do, and for that I am thankful.
Because they have eyes?
By Tube the Views.
Duh.
Wait. They don't. None of these tell me if these are real. Oh, it's the hashtag. Okay, sorry.